spending a few hours outside each day can help your child develop in such a healthy way.
Mm.
And the things that are good about being outside for kids, greenness and vegetation exposure, sunlight, fresh air, and
Mhm.
then just the amount of physical space to move around. And so
Mhm.
when you put these four things together in combination or even individually, what they can lead to are enormous benefits physically, emotionally, intellectually, and socially for
Mhm.
children. So, the physical ones may be some of the obvious. So, kids that spend more time have improved motor skills and muscle strength, and they're more physically active, and they have lower risk of obesity and asthma. But some other maybe less obvious things have been shown. So
Mhm.
they may sleep better because their circadian
Ooh.
rhythms are better regulated by we actually need natural light
Mhm.
exposure. If we're indoors and have artificial light exposure, it can throw off our circadian rhythm. So
Mhm.
sometimes if your kids aren't sleeping well at night, or especially not falling to sleep, getting outside more and helping with the sunlight to regulate melatonin and also improved immunity. We hear about vitamin D from the sun and how so many kids and adults are vitamin D deficient. And then interestingly, there's some research on nearsightedness and reduced risk of nearsightedness. So that's just the physical benefits, but
Mhm.
mentioned emotional benefits. So there's good research on this too, in terms of mood and self esteem, reduce stress. It can improve attention span, spending more time outside. Literally the list goes on and on.
Wow.
I feel like it's something that's just underemphasized. You don't go into your pediatrician and they say, well, how much time are they spending outside? It's not one of the typical questions. They might ask about their nutrition. They might ask about
Mhm.
how much physical activity, but there's enormous benefits to being outside above and beyond being physically active. And I'm a physical activity researcher, so for me to admit that. But I mean, to be outside and not be moving can have benefits to kids above, versus being inside.